Sterling Public School staff, welcome back to the 2021-2022 school year. This is my audio-visual version of back to school notes. I'm not going to reiterate all the things that I put into soup notes that I sent earlier today, but I do want to welcome you back, and I do want to talk about some things that are updates and then some things that we'll be looking into for this school year. So let me start with updates. Just looking financially. This is our 8th year in a row. Talked to our board on Wednesday night that we have our eighth year in a row, of a balanced budget, and that's our 4 operating funds is how we determine that. And due to ESSER funding, we have spent ESSER 1 and 2, not completely in its entirety, but most of it, and we still have ESSER 3 funding that we have coming this upcoming school year that we have not finalized our budget. We do know that there are 4 things that we have to do with a portion of that money, and that is we have to address learning loss, summer school options, after school programming, and HVAC. So we will be doing that and talking with you and soliciting feedback pertaining to that in the upcoming months. Secondly, technology. As you well know, that we have brand new, we've redeployed brand new technology for our students and staff. So we're extremely excited about that. And kudos to our technology department who have done a phenomenal job. Thirdly, facilities, real quickly. Summer 2020 was kind of all about flooring. SHS Tech Zone and the SHS Fine Arts area had asbestos work done. They had asbestos flooring, and we had that removed and replaced, and so it looks really nice. And then Musgrove Fieldhouse, first time in decades that we have redone that floor, and it really turned out nice. So flooring was kind of again a topic of the year. And then also this summer we finalized some roofing projects, small roofing projects, but the significance of that is, can truly say as of now, we have 100% of our roofs under warranty, and that's the first time that I've been able to say that in my 14 years and quite possibly ever in this district. So I want to thank Brian Musselman for his leadership in that, and while I'm on the topic, I want to thank his department, our maintenance, grounds, and our custodians have been unbelievable this summer, and thank you for all your hard work and dedication. It's awesome. So I want to look ahead real quickly to to the fiscal 22 school year. There's 5 big ticket items that we have, in my opinion, to address. First, we need to manage COVID. We're not out of the woods yet, and hopefully staying in school. So that's going to be an ongoing task for us in this upcoming school year. ESPN negotiations, number 2. Thirdly, we have SEA negotiations. Those are both big ticket items for us. Fourthly, we need to update our 5 to 7 year facility plan. Let me talk very quickly. If I were doing it today, which I'll be talking to our board about in a fall board retreat, but we need to address a very blighted SHS HVAC system. It definitely needs updated, actually needs to be replaced. CMS improvements, we're looking at doing some things with the library, looking at a potential outdoor track there, some science and STEM labs. That all come in our 5 to 7 year plan as well. And then remodeling all 4 of our elementary buildings inside and out. So kind of what we're looking at, how that'll all play out in the next 5 to 7 years, we'll be discussing because we don't have the funding for it right now. We would have to bond. And so we'll see how that plays out. And then I've said manage COVID, ESP, SEA negotiations, facility plan. And then the 5th is we really have to start. And I talked to our administrative team about this. This is the mirror time for me. We have to start having really tough conversations with ourselves, all of us, from my position all the way through our organization, about our test scores. I say that because as I look at our school district, we have, as I had mentioned, we have amazing facilities, unbelievable second to none technology. Our fine arts and sports programs, the things we offer our students are, again, outstanding. I think our culture and climate, especially in the last 3 to 5 years, we've really put a focus on that. The way that staff treat children is just amazing to me. So we have so many positive things about our district, and one of the things that I think, and our principals will be sharing this with their staffs, that we're not the most proud of is right now is our test scores. And I don't want to be a standardized test administrator, but it also is something that we have to understand and recognize. And people outside of our organization also look at that as a way of determining, are we being successful academically? Agree or disagree, it's the reality of how we're assessed, and part of our ESSA designations moving forward. So just got to start those conversations, and I will say that Matt Birdsley has done a phenomenal job in his new role the last couple of years as the Director of Curriculum and Instruction. I give him and so many of you credit for updating and improving our curriculum, and we'll continue to implement that this year, and I'm excited about that, especially at the elementary level. But we need to do a better job, and even from my seat, and I talked to our administrators about this, about assessments and providing you the ability to have formative data that will better drive the standardized assessments. So doing that and just improving pedagogy. So that's kind of, as I look forward into this upcoming school year, those are the 5 things I really want to focus on. So just in closing, parents and community have really been rough on me this summer especially. And I just want to say a special thanks to our staff. Many of you have reached out, shared words of encouragement, positive notes. You told me that I'm in your thoughts and your prayers, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. So thank you very much. But hopefully we're getting through this, and I just kind of want to leave you with this, that during the last 18 months, it's really been tough on you. It's been tough on me, on all of us, and we've endured a lot. There's no doubt. But to be honest, as much as I had hoped that at this case we would be, we're not completely through to the other side yet. And in saying that, I've just been amazed at how many staff members the last 18 months have done just some fascinating and incredible things. I thank you for that. But as I said, we're not through this, through the woods yet. We need to keep this up, and we need to keep doing amazing things, because so many of our kids really are desperately relying on you, and they simply need you. So I said this to our new staff earlier this week, and it just kind of resonated with me, and I just want to reiterate this. And this is a quote from Todd Whitaker, and we've heard it before, but it's so true to my point, that the best part about being a teacher, and I want to elaborate on that, the best part of being an educator, being in this field, is that it matters, and that it means a lot to us. Education matters. Our jobs matter. The hardest part about being a teacher or an educator is that it matters the most, and it matters every single day. So my hope and prayer for each and every one of you is that you will bring an attitude, an effort, and energy with you to school every single day that your students need and deserve. You matter, folks. You matter the most. So as we start the 2021-2022 school year, know that you matter. It's really important to remember. But also that I greatly appreciate you, I respect you, and all the efforts that you make to make Sterling Public Schools a very special place for our students and a very special place for our community. Thank you for all you do. I'm looking forward to this year. I hope you have a great year. Thanks.